It's the National Football League on EA Sports, where we'll see two of the NFL's oldest and most storied franchises. It's the Chicago Bears and the Detroit Lions, next on Madden Football.
It's a city home to one of the most loyal and passionate fan bases in football. And all the noise they're making is being captured by the Dome here at Ford Field in Detroit. Welcome in, football fans. Thanks for joining us. Kate Scott, Brock Heward here with you. And Brock, on paper, it's not quite the competitive contest that everyone hopes for each week, but projections have us heavily tilted towards one sideline here.
One thing that is cool, Kate, it's been really easy to rally together this week for this team because nothing will unite a football roster, in my experience, than having the whole world against you. Heck, even your own fans at home against you. They don't care if nobody thinks they've got a shot. Those dudes playing today, putting that uniform on, they believe they can do this, and the power of that belief is a big deal.
Jake Bates now ready to get this one started. And we're off and running from Ford Field. Tyler Scott now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So out come the Bears, ready for their first possession. And they're brought out by a player with immense expectations and promise in the league. He was picked first overall in 2024 out of USC, Caleb Williams.
Caleb was one of the most hyped prospects ever out of college football, and I'm not speaking out of turn or any hyperbole there. It's why he was the #1 pick. And you put on his highlight reel, Kate, you can put that highlight reel against anybody the last 50 years. The way that he creates and extends plays, the ways that he can run and still sling it totally off platform and off balance all over the field. He also does it with a flair, an eccentricity that is unique and really not common coming into the league as well. A superstar in the making.
It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a first down.
From the 30 on 2nd down. He's running with it, and he slides down with enough to pick up that first. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him, calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Williams to throw on first. Allen on the catch. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Running behind center with Swift. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Staying grounded with Swift. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Tackled by Jack Campbell. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Swift gets it on the option. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there. That leaves them with 3rd down and 5. Working from the gun, Williams. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's good for a Bears first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll come up first and 10. Now an inside handoff to Swift. And he's going to be brought down after running this to the 8. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. That's why they got the home run derby. But you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game, right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Williams to throw on 3rd. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
So on 4th down, out is Cairo Santos for the Bears field goal. A 27-yard look here. Carney's kick is good. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Craig Reynolds to return it. He stopped on the return at the 27. So now it's the Lions' turn to head out for the first time on offense. They're led out by someone who's fought through the doubters all through his career, and he just keeps putting up numbers. Jared Goff.
Kate, there are other flashier quarterbacks that make more highlight reel plays than Jared Goff. There certainly are bigger and stronger athletes playing the position today, but Jared's just a throwback, a guy that understands the timing and the precision. I love that he knows what he is and what he isn't when it comes to his skills, and it's why he's been able to flourish in multiple places and why he continues to sustain a lot of success in this league.
And his first pass falls incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Running it with David Montgomery. And that plunge is going to garner a couple of yards. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8. Out of the shotgun, Goff finds Laporta. Oh, this big guy is moving! And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. A toss play, Montgomery. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. These two NFC North teams have played one so far. Just 3-0 is our score. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They have it second down, well inside of field goal range. Shotgun snap here to Goff. That's complete to the back. David Montgomery. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
You know, Kate, it is so hard on these defenses to try to keep an eye and monitor on these running backs when they leave the backfield, especially if he's waiting to chip a defender or delays in the start of his route. He's really an underrated part of their overall passing game.
They motion the tight end over. Goff on third. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that brings up 4th and long.
Yeah, that's one that's going to haunt him. There's just no question about it. A drop touchdown in the end zone. Now comes the mental toughness part of it. You got to flush that play quickly so you can make an impact later.
Bates' kick is up and good. And we're all tied up now in the first half.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Back out comes the Chicago offense for their second drive. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Rolling left, buying some time. Now here he goes. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's a Chicago 1st down.
When a play breaks down, every once in a while, you got to be able to make a play with your legs. His offense counts on that ability to evade pressure and occasionally make plays just like that one.
1st down, here's Swift. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Here's Swift on 2nd down. He's contained at the line for no gain. Tackled by Jack Campbell. Nothing gained or lost on that run, and now it's 3rd and 3.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Williams from the gun. And that's incomplete. He's going to wish he hung on to that pick there, but it's still going to bring up 4th down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
On 4th down, it's Torrey Taylor on for the Bears to punt this away. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. And this punt is out of bounds with no chance at a return. Looks like they're going to spot it at the 30. So the Lions headed out for their second drive of the game. They managed 3 on their last drive, but down inside the red zone, disappointing not to come away with a touchdown. First and 10 now from the 30. Goff to the air now. To the right and hauled in by Laporta. They get 13 on the pickup. And that gives the Lions the first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Goff on 1st and 10. Connects on one to Jameson Williams. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And that'll be first down, Detroit. Putting the tight end in motion. On 1st down, it's Goff. Pass is caught. That's Tim Patrick. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Throwing again, it's Goff. Gets this to Montgomery. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
It's sure nice to have that safety valve. Sure nice to have a running back that's not just able to tote it, Kate, but he's able to catch it. That's now multiple times they've looked his way, and multiple times he's delivered.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the gun, Goff. And that's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll go down here at the 16. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that gives the Lions the first.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Working inside the red zone. This is complete to Gibbs. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Second down now, 7 to go. Throwing it again here. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Kevin Byard comes up with it.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
The Bears going on offense here late in the half. And they'll have enough time to try to get into field goal range, just a shade over 40 seconds remaining in the half. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. To throw, Williams. It's taken in by Rome Odunze. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Big play to begin the drive. That's up to the 37. First down, Williams. Throw reeled in by Allen. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Brian Branch getting there for the tackle. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Williams will look to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Has it downfield, working the left. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. First and 10 after that last highlights. They're at the 30. They'll throw it again. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Working from the gun, Williams. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
3rd down. Here's Williams. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
Man, look at the big fellas working their tails off up front. That offensive line gave the QB ample time. Unfortunately, just no completion to be found down the field.
Carney's kick is good. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. He'll throw it. Got Williams, and it's complete. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Bears in front. Now we'll get you down to our Orlando studios for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Jonathan Coachman.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Back to you and Brock in a bit. But first, time for our EA Sports Halftime Report. This one's been as good as advertised. Just a field goal separating these two teams. This was a very level first half, and I'd expect to see more of the same after the break.
All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the second half. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Reynolds with a return. He stopped on the return at the 27. Out come the Lions. They've got the first series of the second half. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Goff. This is complete to Patrick. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
You know, I'm really not sure if that was an intentionally brave play to challenge double coverage or just simply not seeing the two defenders. Either way, what a tremendous throw and catch that earns some momentum.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. From the 37. Quick slant, that's Williams. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Williams coming in motion right. 1st down throw from Goff. St. Brown there to bring it in. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Montgomery now up the middle. Into the second level past the 30. And he'll finally be taken down at the 25. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
It was University of Wisconsin, Kate, the first time I heard this term, slow to explode through. And think how good that Badgers run game has been at the college level. Well, they made runs like that look easy. Slow to explode through.
Throwing is gone. Finds Laporta. It's a gain of 12 there. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
I can't tell you how nice it is to have a big, trustworthy tight end in the passing game. Such great size to have, and he forces those defenses to find a way to try to match up when they can't.
All set up now for 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Working the sideline. Oh, he got it. Drug the feet. That's a catch.
As a quarterback, when you have an out route versus man coverage, you're just hoping and just praying your offensive guy could turn the hips of that defender. And once you see that, you got to cut it loose and let it go, just as they did right there.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
Goff now on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. They find 7 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal. Montgomery does not get in. His push is stopped just short of that goal line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
2nd chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. Once more, it's Montgomery. Goes up and over for the touchdown. The Lions take the lead right away in half number 2. David Montgomery with the touchdown. That was a great response, Brock. After they got driven backwards on 1st down, they go right back to the ground and score just 1 play later.
Yeah, and I think if you and I were in the huddle down there after that first down loss, I think we would have felt a whole bunch of pride. Give me another shot, and boy, did they deliver.
Point after up and good from Bates. And the Lions take a 4-point lead. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The Bears offense now heads back out to the field. And they have tried on occasion to ramp up their passing game, but just nothing has worked with consistency yet, Brock. Might be why they trail near the end of this third quarter.
You sure love teams who excel on the ground, right? You love a physical game of football who can hammer at the opponent. But in today's NFL, it's just impossible to win if you don't have a passing component that's balancing it out.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Bears first down.
You'll often hear it said, in my life experience, it's true, the NFL is a game of matchups, so much more than any level. And these tight ends, we see it time and again, are such a matchup nightmare down the field.
Swift gets it, going left. And he drives it up past the 45. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Going run again with Swift. Runs into traffic and hits a wall. No gain. Tackled by Jack Campbell. No gain on the play, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Williams to throw on 3rd. That's caught for the 1st. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a Chicago first down.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. It's an option to the left side. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. So we hit the end of the third quarter. The Bears have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. And quick to the left, it's caught. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Out of the gun, here's Williams. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
You know, that's an example right there where you just simply got to be on the same page with each other and get both ends of the play right to execute. They want that one back.
Chicago brings out the punting unit. And this will be his second effort of the contest. And he can't hurt you with a return if you just kick it out of bounds, right? This one flies out right around the 15-yard line. The Detroit offense getting ready for its next drive. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll send him over right. On 1st down, it's Goff. He just throws this one away. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Goff to the air now. St. Brown's got it, complete. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Oh, man, these are the kind of plays you can't wait to get on film and watch the next day. Look at the fellow pass catchers. Look at the guys getting out in front, helping on that screen pass. Get your player in space, your buddies do the rest around you, and a big play follows.
On 1st down, they'll run with Montgomery. Still working past the 40. And he's going to get all the way up to the midfield stripe. They get 22 on that one. And that gives the Lions the 1st.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. They'll run again with Montgomery. And this one doesn't go far. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Here's Goff. Short pass brought in. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. They motion a receiver left. Quickly looking left, and it's complete. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a 1st down. This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning. Goff on 1st and 10. Oh, he lost the football! And they jump on top of it. Oh, a clutch recovery to clean up the mistake this late in the game. They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. It's Montgomery on the counter. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Staying on the ground with Montgomery. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first. And right away, we get a timeout from the defense. 1:51 to go. An important attempt coming up here for Jake Bates. From the right hash, 52 yards out. Got all of it, and this is good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
Kate, it's 3 more on the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the fourth quarter when it really matters.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Scott now to return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Chicago getting set to take the field now. And they'll try for better results this time around, Brock, after they had to punt it away last time out. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Back to throw. Finds his target, Allen. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
The smartest pass catchers I've ever been around, they know how to set up an outcut beautifully. They recognize when they have leverage, how to sell the deep route, and then boom, they just break it out as if it's nothing.
Has his man, it's Odunze. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. 16 yards on the play. And that's good for a Bears first down.
Well, that's a game that has its roots in preparation during the week. That's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday kind of stuff. Identifying ways to target the coverage and creating opportunities for big completions.
And a man is there to knock that away.
Well, I'll tell you what that deflection is all about is following the quarterback's eyes. DB knew where that throw was going. With that intuition, he's able to get a hand on it and send it right out of bounds.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Setting up to pass. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he nearly takes it to the red zone before going out. It's a gain of 22. And that's a Chicago first down.
Well, that one was drawn up and delivered beautifully, efficiently. If it's not circled on the call sheet already, you better believe it is now.
To the line for a new set of downs, only a lone timeout at their disposal. Here he is to throw. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when you saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down. He'll look to throw it. And will he? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
When nothing opens up, that becomes a pretty clear throwaway spot. I mean, that is textbook throwaway spot right there, Kate. Get outside the box, chuck it into the 3rd row, and avoid exactly what happened right there. Because now 3rd down is so much harder.
Completed over the middle. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. They're going to call their final timeout here. Just 9 seconds to go. Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. Here he is to throw. It's intercepted. That will do it. Kirby Joseph picks it.
Red zone defense. It is a part of the practice week at least twice, Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays, because it's all about protecting in the red zone. And not only protecting points, but taking the ball away. That is a gold star effort by the defense.
No timeouts remaining here, partner, so they can just run out this clock. Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So in Motor City, it's a home win for the Lions. And partner, I know you took down plenty of division rivals in your NFL days. Heck, your conference opponents back in Washington in your college days always makes the win a little bit sweeter when it comes against a rival, doesn't it?
Yeah, there's just a little bit more emotion. There just is.
Yeah.
I mean, you try to keep every game level, and no opponent's bigger than the other, but familiarity does breed a little more contempt, and we could feel it today, and that's why that W is a little bit sweeter.